Hello again. This is Christian Williams. This is the Circ08 B Attempt. It is still November 10th of 2021. We are doing a slight modification to the program that we imported into our attempt C. Otherwise, that all the wiring and stuff is exactly the same, but we have changed the loop of this program. So, very briefly, going down, all our values are exactly the same. Our potentiometer is still an A0, our LED pin is still set to 13, and so on, and we still have the same outputs. However, we are using a different loop. What this loop does is we are introducing a new integer threshold. As a reminder, we could change this threshold to be literally anything. We could change it the word apple. It doesn't matter. But this threshold is 512. In the C attempt, I mentioned that the Arduino goes up to about 1024, so 512 is halfway on that potentiometer mark. Then using a decision statement, an if-else statement, we are doing an analog read of the potentiometer, and any time the reading that this analog read takes, if it is greater than the threshold, so if the potentiometer is set above 512, it will turn the LED on. Otherwise, the LED should remain off. This is a little different than what we were doing before, where we would fade an LED up to a certain power. This one, it still functions as an on-off statement, but only when the potentiometer gets above a certain level. So you could, in theory, change several LEDs and kind of get like a string of lights to light up based off of where the potentiometer is. Kind of like when you're setting the volume in your car, when you turn the little potentiometer and the volume bar goes up or down. That's essentially what this is doing. It's several chains of this threshold kind of working its way down. So, very basically, won't go too into the wiring. It's already plugged in and compiled, so you can see my little potentiometer's arrow is down there. So if I twist it to right about there, you can see it's turned on. And if I turn the potentiometer all the way on, it still stays on. But as soon as I get to that half point, boom, the decision statement kicks in and the LED is turned off. So I can twist it all the way here, on, off, on, off. So it's a very simple construct. Basically, your volume, you can think, if we're taking the example of the volume button in your car, this only turns it on or off. Either it's playing music or it's not. But you could have like a string of these LEDs all in a channel, each with different thresholds, and the series would light up. So that's all. I thought that was kind of a interesting application of this. Again, that's for my B attempt, and I will see you in the A attempt.